I've come down the field to do a bit of hedge trimming, and this is a blackthorn hedge. I'm trimming these hedges every 2 years rather than every year, but you can see where my hand is there, that's the growth from 2 years ago to that top bit. So these hedges need trimming quite regularly, otherwise they'll just get out of hand and become a row of trees. So I'm going to get the hedge trimmer on there and start hedge trimming. You see here, I'm actually just doing a first run over it. It's quite a thick hedge because it's only cut every 2 years, so I'm running over it. I'm going to have to go rough cut over the top and then do it over again at least once more to get a kind of fine finish. You can see behind me, it's leaving a bit of a rough cut. See how fast we're going. We're doing 1.1 miles an hour. I'm not going to go fast on this. See there, I'm taking it quite steady here because of how big this hedge is. If it was cut every year, it wouldn't be so difficult, but every other year does make it a difficult job. So I'll be going around this field at least once or twice more after this because I need to make sure that it's a tidy short job because I won't be trimming this again for another year. I'm keeping it level here just by adjusting the height slightly. The end wants to keep dropping down. Blackthorn is probably one of the hardest ones to actually trim. I've had to make a quick stop while I'm hedge trimming. One of the occupational hazards of doing this job is barbed wire in the hedge, and unfortunately I've just caught this bit round here, so I'm just going to have to try and undo that bit before I can carry on. There we go. So another job to fix. So I'm going over this a second time now, and you can probably see it's leaving a bit of a better finish. So I'll do this over twice and I'll do the bit behind. since I've been going round, but now I've been round twice. I'm going to finish the top later, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually trim the side of the hedge now. And what I'm going to do, you can see here, I'm putting the hedge trimmer on its side. And basically the hedge grows up, but it also grows out, and if you just leave it, you end up with a hedge that's blooming massively wide. So here I go, trimming the hedge on its side. I'm going to carry on doing that now for all the way around the field. All the way around now the field, but you can see also there's some growth coming out from the hedge at the bottom, and if you're not careful, blackthorn's very invasive, so what it'll actually do is it'll creep out from the hedge and make the hedge really wide. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just trying to position this. You can see here I'm just using my thumbs, get it right. So I'm just going to go along the ground just on the edge of the hedge, just to trim the edge of the hedge. It's not very difficult, it's not very easy doing this while I'm filming, so I'm showing you how I'm doing it, but it's a bit rougher than I would do it if I wasn't filming. There you go. We'll have a look at the results later. I'm nearly finished now. I'm just finishing off the hedge now. Having been up and down it several times, and we're coming up to the last run really. You can see I can almost see through the hedge. I'm probably going to have to go through it at least twice more to get a nice finish, but you can see I can almost see the field the other side now, which I couldn't do when I first started. So a couple more runs on this. Here we are, I'm just tidying up the hedge now. I'm on the last run, I'm just basically taking off the last sort of twigs that are sticking up. You can see I've got rid of all the 2 years worth of growth now. So basically it's a bit of a tidy up, like a final trim for a barber. And I'm gonna just finish off now, and then I'm gonna get out and we'll have a little look at the hedge. Right, let's go and have a quick look at the hedge. Yeah, that's just finishing off. I don't want to get too close to that. So let's go and have a look at the hedgerow now. I've finished the hedge trimming. I thought I'd just point out while I'm doing this, there's a bit of vibration on the hedge trimmer. Bit of a problem in the fact that I think one of these bushes here are worn. There's quite a lot of movement there, more than I would want. So I have actually ordered new replacement parts for that, but I haven't got time to fit them today. It's taken me, well, a couple of hours to get this all trimmed down tidy. And we just have a quick look at it. I see you remember from when I started it was way up there, and now I managed to cut it down to about just under my shoulder height. It's not a bad job on there. It's difficult when you cut 2 years growth because it doesn't leave a tidier finish as you do if you do it every year. You can see it sort of breaking it up a bit, but not too bad. So I should be down here again in 2 years time to redo this. It's very windy again today. You can see up there I've just got to go around and cut a few straggly bits off, and I've got the rest of the farm to do. But I spent 20 hours hedge trimming so far in the last week, and I've probably got another 10 hours to do, so it's an expensive job if you pay a contractor to do it. Anyway, I'm going to head on back up to the farm. that's a bit of hedge trimming video.